Hello, Ayaan.
Hello.
Congratulations in the sixth round of the 17th KIIT International Chess Festival category A. You defeated a Grandmaster for the first time in your life. Would you like to share what happened in the game?
Yes. So it was a Nimzo Indian. My opponent was playing very fast in the opening, and I thought that I'll get in time pressure very soon. He already had 1 hour 35 minutes near 10th move, and till the 30th move I was playing very fast, 1 hour 28 minutes. And since he was playing very fast, I thought it felt like a demotivation. And he also had his moves prepared, and he also knew the middle game plan. So I felt very uncomfortable in the position. Now, here I felt that I might have some chance because my pawns can come here and I can develop my bishop, and I'll complete my development, and I can maybe start an attack with the bishop here. But he had like other plans here. He was trying for this break. I didn't see it for a few moves, then I stopped it. See? Now I thought at one point this d5 break will come and black can equalize, and in the end game black will have better chances to win. But then like he didn't play d5 for a long time, so I stopped it later. I tried to exchange this bishop because this bishop was very strong and is looking at my king. So if he plays d5 at one point, he will get an attack here with bishop d6 and with two bishops and the queen and down here. So I exchanged the bishops with bishop f3, bishop f8, bishop into c1. Now here I thought I can get this outpost by putting my pawn in b5, but I was feeling knight e5 will come, but then I saw knight is coming here, and this pawn is protected. Then I can kick this knight and get this square, but it took a long time. d5 and knight e5. Here I felt that black has a good attack. He'll get his queen here and push this pawn, but I stopped. I already saw queen e4 is coming, but he played queen g6 later. Thought he'll play h5, h4 and try to attack. He got e4 square for this knight. Here I completely missed this move. I thought first he'll move his knight back and then he'll go this, but he just attacked my knight, so I had to save it, because if I take, then he'll take back and this queen can come here and try to mate. So I played knight h1. Now finally I got the c6 square. At one point I thought maybe this kind of tactics will come, and if he takes, then if this is knight is not here, I can take the rook and win material. So after knight c6, exchange this rook because I thought he'll come on the a file and bishop b2. And this endgame I thought it was favorable for me because of the strong knight and weak pawn on b6. Here he should have gone queen a2, but he went queen h7 to protect his knight. If he had played queen a2, I thought queen into h5, queen will take, king comes here, queen a2 and queen into h4, queen into c4. I thought that is fine for me, but turns out it was not good later. So played queen h7. He allowed me d-takes if this open file for the queen. So, but and now I can attack with queen d8 and knight e7. But this is still equal. I felt in the game nothing much was happening here. And here he made the blunder with bishop here, and now I can play queen d7 and come here and try to take this. Queen h5, knight g5. I'm attacking this pawn and there is no way to protect it, so this is better for white. Here I was already in time pressure, so I repeated the position once to get time, and after this white is completely winning.
How much time did you have during this position and
1 minute.
1 minute, and your opponent?
1 hour 15 minutes.
1 hour 15 minutes.
Yeah. But that was winning, so time didn't matter much. Now this knight is attacked. If he moves, then this bishop is lost. So come here. Queen d5 was already lost.
What an amazing game. Could you please tell us that in the end game, as you were in time pressure, what was the thought going on in your mind? Because players get good positions, but because of time trouble, they blunder in the end game. What were you thinking, and how did you keep yourself calm?
I just thought that if I just take draw, I'll increase less points. That's why I went for a win. And my father told me before the game that whatever happens, you should go for the win, even if you lose.
Wow, that's a great mentality. And as you mentioned that you were like a little demotivated when he was playing very fast and you were unable to find the moves and you were taking a lot of time.
Yeah.
How did you motivate yourself?
I just thought like I can just keep going. It's not like I'm in a lost position, so I can just keep developing. I can just keep playing. But still, because of the time, it gave me a feeling that he knows everything. He knows the theory. He knows middle game. What if he even knows the end game positions and the patterns? But still.
But you still motivated yourself and you won the game, right?
Yeah.
With less time on the clock, with no proper practice in this game, in this particular setup. That's amazing. And you started.
I just knew that yesterday I was doing a book and I knew how the setup, how to stop this b5 and d5
okay.
breaks.
Which book were you doing?
The name is Secret Ingredient to Winning at Chess, I guess. Yeah, from there I found that you can just put your pawn here, keep your queen here, stop these two breaks.
Very nice. So in the first round you had a loss, and then you I think this was your third win in the tournament.
Yeah,
Third win and 3 draws.
3 draws.
Right, and you have already gained like around 60 elo points. So when you lost in the first round, how did you motivate yourself in the next round?
I was winning in the first round, but then I just thought like maybe I had some time pressure in that game, and I just missed one move and he completely equalized. From there, like demotivated me and the game turned around. So. But later in the game, I just converted the winning position. It was just like winning after got two open fells and won the point.
Great, that's very inspiring. And you are just 10 years old?
Yeah.
Okay. When did you start playing chess? At what age?
When I was like 6 years old.
6 years. Who taught you chess?
Like how to move the pieces first, I learned from my sister. Then
Your sister?
my first coach was Abhishek Mishra.
Oh, nice. So your sister knew how to play chess?
Not like that much. She only knows how to move pieces.
Okay. So you were playing one day and she saw
No.
you.
She one day my father got. I was 3 years old. He got a chessboard for my sister. Then I asked what it is. Then she just explained.
So you knew chess since 3 years old, but
Yeah.
you started learning at 6.
No, I started playing professionally at 6.
So you started playing professionally at 6.
Yeah.
Oh wow! So it's been like 7 years that you are learning chess.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite chess player?
Vishwanathan.
Vishwanathan. Why?
Just because how calm he stays in his games and just smoothly converts his wins.
Amazing. Was this the first time that you faced a grandmaster over the board?
Yeah.
When you saw the pairing yesterday, what is the first thing that you thought?
I'm going to practice a lot now and I'll win this game.
And today was a double round, which was difficult because today you had to come early and like prepare. You got less time to prepare.
Yeah, but since the pairing came yesterday, I had time to prepare yesterday, so I just used that.
Okay. And who are you training with currently?
FM Soham Datta from Pune and GM Himanshu Sharma from Haryana.
Okay. And what do you want to become with chess? Like, do you have a goal?
World number 1
World number 1
in rating.
in rating. Like Magnus is there right now. How will you achieve it? Do you know?
I'll just keep practicing, keep going. Just like this, just like I did today, I'll keep beating G.
Keep beating James. Amazing. Thank you so much, Ayaan, and congratulations for today's win and all the very best for the rest of the rounds.
Thank you.
Hello Gajanan, thank you so much for joining us today on this wonderful day, because today is the first day that your child Ayaan has defeated a grandmaster. It will always be a memorable day in your life. So thank you for joining us, and if you can share your thoughts that when you came to know that he has done it.
Thank you Aditya for having us for this interview. I mean, when Ayaan got paired with a GM yesterday, so he said, no matter what, I want to win this game, and if it takes the whole night of practice, I would want to do it. He practiced for a couple of hours before going to bed, and today morning my message to him was like, go and play for a win. Just don't settle for a draw, or it might sound okay to have a draw with a GM, but fight for a win. And probably he executed the same when he was on the board. At time he got to think that I will go and accept a draw, but then he kept on pushing himself, and eventually he got to win this game. When he came back to our room after winning it, it was incredible feeling, like whatever efforts we are putting as parents, whatever efforts he is putting for so many years, it is just paying off. So that was fantastic feeling.
Amazing. And he mentioned that you got a chess set for them. I mean, he was just 3 years old. How did that? And from there, he got the inspiration and the idea. Why did you think of a chessboard? Because generally, parents bring like cricket ball, bat, or some physical activity. Why a chessboard? Did you ever had any fascination with chess?
Not really. Like we were casual chess players during our childhood. But just to have that exposure for our kids to each and every game that is possible. So idea was to let them explore. So initially we got a chessboard. My daughter and he used to play casually. They just got to know the basic moves, and during COVID time it turned out and because they were having no access to outside games and all, he started exploring more. So we had put him in a group classes with his first coach Abhishek Mishra sir, and post that he just identified Ayaan has got some that element, and you should look for one-to-one coaching or a proper professional coaching. So we started with Grandmaster Himanshu Sharma sir, and from them it went on. He initially attended a couple of local tournaments in Karnataka, then state, nationals, and it just kept going.
Wonderful. And how do you see his career? Because chess, as you have seen, that from 2020, chess in India has boomed, and also all over the world there are Indian youngsters and all other youngsters doing so well. How easy or difficult do you think chess is, being a professional chess player is now, considering for the financial aspect?
You see, basically, what we have seen in India is cricket has got all the attention. No other sports, whether it is chess or any other sport for that matter, has enough attention or even the sponsorship when it comes to expenses. And definitely chess coaching, traveling for tournaments, everything is very expensive. So for now, we are just managing with our own expenses. But definitely, Ayaan has got that talent, and he has got that will to go that extra mile and push his career in chess. So I'm hoping in future we will get some good sponsors also, so that we can support his tournament expenses as well as his coaching expenses.
Absolutely. And would you like to share with us that what do you do professionally?
I work in a pharmaceutical industry. I'm a pharmaceutical research scientist. I work with Mihail Laboratories based out of Bangalore.
Nice. So you have taken a official leave and come to support.
Yeah, actually, I'm working remotely now.
Okay.
I'm working and he's managing his tournaments.
Wow. Wonderful. He mentioned that I will be going to my room and telling my dad. So it's wonderful that he's at just 10 and he can go around on his own. That's wonderful. Congratulations to both of you, and thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.